Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there were three best friends, a fox, a rabbit, and a raccoon. The three of them loved to explore new places together and were always on the lookout for adventure. One day, as the three friends were wandering through the forest, they stumbled upon an old map that led to a secret treasure hidden deep in the heart of the mountains. Excited by the prospect of adventure and treasure, the three friends immediately set off on their journey. The journey was long and difficult, and the friends faced many obstacles along the way. They had to cross a raging river, climb steep cliffs, and navigate through dark caves. But they were determined to find the treasure and nothing could stop them. As they finally reached the entrance to the cave where the treasure was hidden, they were greeted by a fierce dragon who was guarding the treasure. The dragon was huge and breathed fire, making it impossible for the friends to get past him. But the friends were clever and resourceful. The fox, who was the fastest of the three, distracted the dragon by running circles around him. While the dragon was busy chasing the fox, the rabbit and raccoon snuck past him and made their way into the cave. The cave was dark and filled with twists and turns. The friends had to be careful not to get lost. They followed the map, which led them deeper into the cave. Finally, they saw a glimmer of light coming from a small opening in the wall. They pushed through the opening and found themselves in a huge cavern filled with treasure. There were piles of gold coins, jewels, and precious artifacts. The friends were amazed by what they saw. Suddenly, they heard a loud roar from the entrance of the cave. The dragon had caught up with them and was furious that they had managed to get past him. The friends knew they had to act fast if they wanted to escape with the treasure. The raccoon had an idea. He grabbed a handful of jewels and threw them at the dragon. The dragon was momentarily distracted by the shiny objects, giving the friends a chance to make a run for it. They grabbed as much treasure as they could carry and dashed out of the cave. The dragon chased after them, but the friends were too fast for him. They made it back to their home safely, with their treasure in tow. From that day on, the three friends were known as the greatest adventurers in the land. They shared their treasure with their friends and family, and they all lived happily ever after. They continued to explore new places and have more adventures together, but nothing could top the excitement and thrill of finding the secret treasure.
We set out on an adventure bold, a treasure hunt, a story told, few of us, brave and true, to find the prize, we knew what to do. Through forests deep and mountains high, we journeyed on, beneath the sky, with hearts that beat with hope and fear, the treasure's worth, so very near. And then we saw the dragon's lair, its fiery breath, we could not bear, but we were determined to succeed, and so we came up with a clever deed. We used our wisdom, not our might, to distract the dragon, out of sight, and while it looked the other way, we took the treasure, without delay. Our hearts were filled with joy and glee, as we returned, victorious and free. The treasure was ours, we had won, and our adventure had only just begun. This is the end of tonight's bedtime story. Good night, and have a nice dream.